are live for the Mexican GP. This is good. Today on the East Coast Racing, let's see how we do. Yo, alright, man.
What's going on?
About to start qualifying now. How do you do around this track?
Usually do alright.
I'm not the best. I usually get I'm a bit touch and go on. Oh, for fuck's sakes, there's rain for the race. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm a bit touch and go on the S section.
Yeah.
So I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst.
I don't think it's always consistent.
Damn, it's gonna rain full all the race.
Which that S section's kind of funky. If you enter it, if you hit it a certain way, you can actually cut it quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
But if you hit it in just like if you enter it in just the wrong way, you'll get a warning or a penalty.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to be totally honest.
And if you really wasn't paying attention, you're like, well, I hit it the same way and it didn't give me a penalty, and I hit it and it did give me a penalty.
Yeah, it's really weird, especially on the last corner, like the slingshot corner.
Yeah.
It's really weird because in the left you sometimes could just cut the corner if you're just a tiny bit under the speed limit, and you'd actually gain a stupid amount of time. It's kind of crazy how much you can actually gain.
Yeah, and on the back stretch, where the second DRS zone, and then you got the left hand, and then that real slow right hander, and there's that little short stretch, and then you got that kind of double apex right.
Yeah.
That little short stretch. It's like you can go like really wide there, but it makes you keep wanting to go, and all of a sudden you'll get a warning.
Yeah, it's an awkward spot. It really is. Like the place I'd say I'd probably get the most amount of penalties would be on the slingshot corner coming to the third DRS straight. The corner from the left, that one. Yeah, just that one. Like in the other corners, I can take it pretty slow. You don't have to go slow. You can actually keep your pace pretty good if you know how to control the car. You could put your left tires and your right tires on over the curb, and you wouldn't get penalized. But you do have to go just a tiny bit slower. I'd usually go on the left side on the track and put the tires out of the track there. And it works really nice. It's comfy to do that actually.
Well, and that's it. After that third DRS zone, you got that right hander to come into the quick chicane.
I like that part.
Right hander, you can run that right hander really wide.
Yeah, I tried doing that now. You really can't because of the orange curb. The orange curbs bounces you quite a bit now. In Monza, they did the same thing. I don't know if you raced in Monza these few days, but you can't cut the first corner or the fourth corner anymore. You just can't. They made it that on purpose, I think, because you legit cannot cut the corners anymore.
I think they're trying to make it more
realistic, because most people don't actually cut them.
They wanted it more realistic. They want it more realistic. Well, look when Verstappen hit the curb, his car jumped. I mean, his car bounced.
Yeah.
I mean, that was on the inside, the inside of turn 1. I mean, you can't clip that corner and still make it.
Yeah.
I mean, they gotta figure out what do they want a fast flowing? Do they want to just play the game and have fun, or do they want realism? If you want realism, they'll throw it in there. Your car's gonna spin all the time. You're gonna brake anytime you touch something, and you damn near gonna brake if you leave the track. I've seen Well, George Russell, he went wide in a turn, and I mean he kept his inside tires on the track, but his outside tires went over the curb, and it was so rough, just from the vibrations, it shattered his side mirror.
Wow, it's kind of
I mean,
crazy.
it didn't pop it out in the whole thing. I mean, the mirror was still in the pocket, and you can see where it was shattered. I mean, and that's just from the vibration. And that thing is on like a little flimsy arm, so if there's any vibrations, it should shake.
Yeah.
It shook so hard that it shattered the glass inside inside his side mirror. And everybody said after the one long straight, the longest straight, you turn right, and then you got that quick left right. Well, if you cut the curb right, it's almost like the final chicane at Barcelona. You know, if you kind of straddled both the curbs, you can kind of go straight over it. It ain't. It's a little more technical now. If you hit them right, you can still get over the second one, I think. The second one's a little smoother than the first one, I think. I know used to, like at Barcelona, you'd come down and then come down to that final chicane, and like you tried to angle that left side curb and the right side curb. You tried to angle it so you could straddle the corner section. You could, I mean, it wouldn't even affect your car. You just go right over it, and then you could make the right hand, you know, easier. Start making that right hand turn to go down the pit straight at Barcelona. You could start that a little easier, but they've made that harder.
They've made a lot of things that are a lot harder, which kind of annoys me.
Well, that's what a lot of them were crying. They wanted realism. We wanted more. We want more realism in these leagues. They run no ghost, and they run different things because they want the realism of it. Well, people can't race computers like that. They can't, because in real life, you know, except for a couple times with Lewis and Verstappen this year, I mean, the majority of the time, somebody's going to back out because they don't want to destroy the car. They want to finish the race.
Yeah.
This is a video game, and people don't back out, and
They
then they want to cry. Well, why do we have so many safety cars?
There you go, because you did not brake.
Like, every corner is not a passing corner. I mean, there's some that are good passing opportunities. Some corners are not meant
Sorry
to be
about
passed
that.
in. But some of them think that as long as they get their front wing to your back tire, they got every right to stay next to you in the corner. Realism's fine if you want to run your career mode and run against the AI.
Yeah, they should actually add that for that. In terms of esports, there's no real need for that.
Do you hear how much the purse was for that esports?
The what?
The money, the purse, how much money is in the pot for them?
Isn't it like
teams?
$3 million
It's 750,000
for each? For each driver?
Oh, I think that's for the winning it's either that's the total pot or that's for the winning team. And then I don't know how it breaks down after that, but I think the winning team is like 750,000. But
I
that
thought it would
be
be
why.
more.
Well, I mean, if the winning team is getting 750,
Yeah, but still, you have
second
to
place
split
is
that on
probably
between
getting
3
500.
drivers.
2 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, yeah, but that's why Mercedes went out and got Yarno and
I forgot the second driver's name. He's a very good driver, but I just can't remember.
Barry. Is it Barry Foreman or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, they showed a piece. Mercedes has them at the Mercedes headquarters. And they have them set up with rigs, and their engineers are working with them. And it's not just the 3 drivers, it's Mercedes is working with them.
Yeah, because that's what they do now.
They have their Mercedes shirts, and I think it was the YouTube video of rounds 4 and 5. And
I watched them on Twitch.
I don't watch much on Twitch. I'm waiting. It's usually a day or two, and it comes out on YouTube. I mean, it'll be 2 hours long, but they done a interview with all 3 of the Mercedes drivers, and they're talking to Yarno, and they got Hamilton's car in the background, and they're in the lunch area at Mercedes headquarters. And it's like, yeah, Mercedes don't want to win. Oh, come on already. Hopefully it lets me race. I tried to race Sunday. And when I got my invite for the lobby, it kept saying error. It wouldn't let me in. But it showed my name in the lobby, and my car was actually racing. But it wouldn't let me in the lobby.
That's funny.
And it was racing because somebody turned in an incident report that they got rear-ended, and when they got hit, that they got shoved into S7. I went, wasn't me. But yeah, I mean, it took off it took off from the start line, and
So you technically weren't able to race last week?
no, Sunday. I raced last week.
Oh.
But I think France, rain race. I think I hit the wall.
Oh, okay. I wasn't able to race last week, and it hit me hard, man. I actually really enjoy France.
I like France even in the rain.
Oh yeah, I like. This is kind of weird, but my favorite circuit on the rain is the British GP.
Silverstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like Silverstone on the wet, not on the dry. I don't enjoy Silverstone on the dry because most people commit a bunch of errors on the wet on Silverstone specifically. But yeah, man, it's fun because last time I raced there, was it this league? No, it was in another league. I started really far back. I think I started P15 and was able to gain all the way up to P4. And after that, I could not get any more for the sole reason that a guy that I was fighting, the guy for P3, just hit me on the right, and I got diffuser damage. And from that point onward, I just could not gain anything.
Best lap so far.
Oh, I don't know if they fixed it or not, but people found out at Silverstone where you got that right hander before you come to Maggots and Beckett's.
Yeah.
Well, you used to, on 2020 that right hander was flat, no problem. Now it's kind of iffy.
Yeah, it's really iffy. I
Well,
noticed that as well.
if you run wide there, if you run wide and try to jump right back on track, you'll get a warning or a penalty. Well, if you run wide there and you just run straight and you re-enter the track up in the corner, you don't get anything. No warning, no nothing.
Wow.
And I was racing a guy in the Sunday League.
And you kept doing
I
that?
was coming from the back. 7 straight laps. He went wide. Actually, he went wide 7 times out of 8 laps. And I had it on. I finally ended up passing him. But I'm like, all the time that I catch and I'm on him, on his tail, waiting for the exit of Maggots and Beckett so I can use the DRS and get by him. All the time I'm gaining, he's jumping back ahead and gaining time because he's just cutting that corner and going straight. And it was fine. They got caught on stream because the one league admin had crashed out and he stayed in the lobby and was flipping back and forth and watching. And there was 3 of us, me, him, and another guy. We were for like 8 laps. We're within tenths of each other, but battling. He said, so I stayed on you watching between you 3 cars. Like, he kept running wide quite a bit. I'm like, yeah, he did. Like, every time I'd get close, he'd run wide in that corner, and all of a sudden he'd gain 3 tenths. So, and then he had a better entrance into Maggots and Beckett's. He had a straighter enter. To where I'm, you got to cut kind of left and then come back to the right to start that. He was going wide and coming straight and going straight into it.
Wow.
Oh, he gained. I'd be right on his tail going into the right-hander, and then by the exit of that corner, he'd be 4 or 5 tenths ahead of me. I think a lap after I passed him, I think he DNF'd, so that couldn't have happened to a better guy. I'm like, it was bullshit. Somebody that knows, it happens once or twice. I mean, okay, but you try to get back on track. But somebody that takes advantage of a known glitch, that's bullshit. Is it raining in the race or just in qualifying?
Just in the race. It's in the race, not in quali. Right now, we just finished. I finished P4. Try to go as fast as I could. I messed up in a sector because one of the cars was in the middle of the track. Kind of annoying. I had to avoid him, and I lost about a tenth there. So I could have gone even faster. What's your time around this track usually?
I don't have a clue. I really don't.
I usually do a one. Well, my fastest, because I haven't even raced here before, but so far right now it's a 1:15.5. I know I could have gone on a 1:15.4 or maybe even 3 if I really pushed it. Right now, Hemi, which is the crackhead of the drivers, is a 1:15 dead. And he could probably go even faster.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
I don't know what mine was. And I just ran. I know since the updates, I hadn't ran at Mexico, so I know I didn't have it set up. So I just went to TT's real quick. And there's one driver that I always get a setup from, and then I build mine from there.
Mm-hmm.
And ran a couple laps just to get the feel, but I didn't look. The hell was it? Seems like a 115, 116, 116 something, I think. It might have been it's either 116 or 117. I know I turned one lap and it was a 117, and next lap I dropped like 8/10 and went to 116, and I kind of laughed because when I turned to 117 I was at like 15,000 or 17,000 and some odd. That was my ranking number.
Okay.
And then the very next lap, I dropped it to 116 something, and then I was in the like 8,000 and something. I'm like, damn, half a second and dropped.
You can gain quite a lot of time here, or you mean you lost time?
No, I gained time.
Oh, you gained. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how much time you can gain here by just looking at the circuit just a little bit different. It's kind of funny, to be totally honest. It's a full wet race. Oh my fucking god.
Well, I think with the updates they've made, that little like the stadium section, how you dive into there, and then you got that 180 left, and then you got the right, and then you come around to the long straightaway. When you come into that 180, it's like, I don't know why, it felt like there was more. I could get more throttle down and come out of there faster without spinning than I could before. It's like I could get the nose turned and then start getting right back on the throttle and start getting out of there.
Okay.
We got 18.
You still in GT Sport?
4 minutes. No, we're in the lobby now.
Oh, you're in the lobby now?
Alpine.
We're gonna start our race in a bit. Well, formation lap.
DSR Rompanola is my teammate tonight.
Wait, who? It's the Alpine team, right? It's a reserve driver, because I don't know if you saw that Highways he had to retire from the team because he told the team that he had to retire because the time for the race was a bit too late for him, and so I put the thumbs up on him and I told him it's okay, I'll look for someone else.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I know the one time when I was in a chat with him, I know he was talking about having to get up for work, and he had like 3 or 4 kids.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, the guy that is your teammate is actually really fast, and I wouldn't put it past him that he would actually finish first, cause he's as fast as me, or Hash.
GSR Rompanella.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it past him to actually win this GP and qualify the highest, cause he's as fast as me or as a Hash. Cause yeah, we are.
The only Division 2 points that Alpine has right now is me.
Really?
It's like the amount of points that I have in the Drivers' Championship in Division 2 is the same amount of points that Alpine has in the Constructors' Championship.
Wow.
In Division 2.
Kind of crazy.
I don't think Highways had finished the race.
My lord. Well, I know he's really fast because I saw the end of the race, and he was on France, and he was P3. He finished the race P3, and I'm like, damn, that's actually really good. So don't expect him to actually run really fast, like really fast.
It was starting to dry out at France, and I was getting traction and starting to go forward, and I clipped a curb on corner exit, and that little hop on the rear end, it just broke loose. That was it.
Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
Wow, we actually got 20.
Heavy rain to stay a while. Doesn't look like it's moving anytime soon.
I'm trying to heat up the engine here on a full wet race is so hard, especially the tires as well.
Yeah. You usually step on the brake pedal.
Oh yeah, I do the same.
Warm the brakes up, but those warm up in like no time.
Oh yeah, they warm up in like 2 or 3 seconds. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
This is gonna be such a weird race. Mexico with rain. You know what's kind of funny? It's not even realistic right now. Because in Mexico, it is most definitely not racing. Raining, I mean.
You know, we should start seeing coverage from them in the next day or so.
Yeah, Friday practice. Mexico. Should be my time as well. Like, well, it should be our time. Where are you exactly from, right? Because you were able to see Austin at 3 p.m., right?
Yeah.
I guess Mexico is at what, 2:30 p.m. 1 p.m. Maybe something around that, right?
I haven't even looked yet. What do we got? We got a rain race too.
It kind of annoys me that in the rain race, they don't do a burnout, right before the start finish line.
The grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
I don't know why, but whatever, I guess. It's gonna help you heat up the tires. It's gonna help you with everything.
Well, they usually, like right before the formation lap, when they take the tire heaters off, you'll see it, they like roll them back like 5 feet. They'll roll each car, they'll roll them backwards 5, 6, 7 feet. So that when they take off for the formation lap, they'll actually light them up through there. And by the time the tires start spinning and they take off, it's where they're actually going to be taking off from. Watch on the starting straight, right before the.
I think there's gonna be a safety car, right? There's a safety car. There we go. Guess how many corners we went through?
1.
3.
That's pretty good. We're starting in the rain too.
Then I actually gained a position on my teammate. I'm third. He's fourth. It's one of the You have to be kidding me that the Ferrari just died.
We're starting at 90%, but at 30 minutes it's down to 16%. So we should finish in the dry.
Damn, no, my race is all the way wet.
Ours goes all the way down to 5% in the race. 30 minutes it's down to, what did I say, 16%? $93, 72 at 15. Yeah, at 30 minutes it's down to 16%. 45 minutes it's down to 5%. Yeah, it looks like we're going to start full wet and then finish in the dry. Big qualities in the dry.
Pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
It's time to start burning fuel then. Tire temperatures. They're still good.
Y'all still in the yellow?
Yep. 3 laps in. Still in the yellows. You guys, how much time you got left on quali?
12.
Okay, safety car coming in this lap then.
Safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Top 4 have disappeared from the bottom 5. Actually, now that I remember, last time I came here to Mexico, I was racing on the wet. Oh god.
just took provisional pole.
Your teammate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised again.
1:15.7.
Yeah, he's, as I told you, he's almost as fast as me. I dare say he's probably faster than me. Bajo carrera. If you heard some weird noises from paper, that was my dad that just came into the room. Alright. Even better, I guess. Now I gotta watch out, because I already got my first 2 warnings. I wish there was Rich Mix. I really do. And Hemi just pulling the stops, man. Hemi just goes faster and faster every lap. It's just nuts. He's already 8 seconds ahead of me.
We're leading our teammate by 1.6 seconds.
Oh no, my teammate got a 3-second penalty. Fuck! I hope he can push fast enough to actually stay P4.
Gap to car in front is 3.1 seconds.
So your race is supposed to end on dry, right?
Yeah.
I wish mine was like that.
Resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
I love how Jeff says there's no plans for a safety car, and the safety car immediately comes out.
Delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Second safety car out in lap 8.
Always nice.
Would have rather it stayed as is, just for the sole reason that I could just keep my gap to the other guys.
Let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember that we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
Oh, that blows. No. Well, I guess I could, because we're going to be in the way.
How's your teammate doing? Is he still in professional pole?
Have to look in a second. I come around on my hot lap and had a guy that apparently wasn't driving. His car had the X on it and stayed right in the driving lane. And most of my battery was gone. Tried slowing down and lost the wing on the next lap. I had to try to dive in, change tires.
Let's hope safety car comes in next lap.
Yeah, he's still got the one next to next to his name. He's in front of me. Doing our last lap, last run in quali.
Right, pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
It'd be fun to actually see on F1, like how they do sometimes in DTM, rolling starts.
Let's make sure those tires are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall.
I think he got P1, I got P9 at the moment.
Wow.
No, Leclerc 1090 come in and got him by a couple hundredths.
Hmm.
Keep pushing. You're gaining on the car ahead.
Not even a full tenth.
Okay, clear. There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
Oh, another yellow flag. Here we go. Okay, no safety car at least.
There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
Whoa, Hemi going for the move. Oh, Hemi got a penalty. Hemi's gonna start pushing like nuts now.
Yeah, we're starting on the green tires.
Hey, at least, man. I'm on the blue ones.
I definitely think we need to stay on this tyre a bit longer, but there's no question that the track is drying.
Oh, I had another guy.
Position to change soon.
However, it timed just right. The teammate come around and we were making our last run in qualifying together. And I actually got a little bit of a tow from him all the way down the front stretch. But a guy come out of the pits and wouldn't back off, so I had to take a wide entrance into turn one. And then I screwed up the S's.
Oh, you have to be kidding me, bro.
The filter is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
I'm switching to enters actually, because the try is drying out.
Go.
I
Exit
say
now.
we'll have
We're
a
racing
safety
on the
car
exit.
on
Exit now.
turn one.
Because I feel the track drying out a lot. It's kind of crazy how much it's drying.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
Oh yeah, I feel the grip on the inters. It's not amazing, but it's a lot grippier than what the full wets were. Oh my god, it feels so good to brake now. Holy shit.
Yeah, these full wets are junk.
Let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember that we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
And the Ferrari spun in the stadium section on the warm-up lap. Guarantee he was trying to do a funky little drift like Yarno or like the pros do when it's raining.
To heat up the tires?
Yeah.
Probably.
Guarantee he was going to try and do a little drift through that stadium section. All he did was pull his tires down more. We ain't even got to turn 1 yet, and we got a virtual safety car.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm just now getting to turn 1. And we got a virtual already.
That is crazy. Alright, the temperatures for the tires are good, but I could heat them up a little bit more, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap. Strategy is available on the MFD. Behind is 1.9 seconds. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Time penalty for that last incident.
Yo, what? No, he can't do that.
let you go.
Heavy rain will be staying with us for a while now, at least a 20-minute window of heavy rain. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Safety car.
Brilliant. Nice move. The car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Okay, gap ahead is 2.1 seconds. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Damn, Silent Banshee has... Oh my god. That amount of penalties, that is crazy. That's 10 seconds of penalties. bunch of people still have to come in, which is crazy, and they still haven't come in. Why?
Green flag.
Give me a safety car, come on. I'd love for a safety car right now.
We're under one.
Oh, let's go,
Okay,
safety
Okay,
car.
slow down.
We
Your
made it to
delta
lap
is
5.
negative, which means you are too fast.
Damn.
Reduce your pace. Understood. Stopping this lap.
That's a true set
A
of
new strategy is available on the MFD. Confirmed.
I thought the inserts were working, but they're not. Like, they were giving me pace at the start because they were new, but it wasn't enough.
Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Should be enough time to pit him. Come on. Come on, pit crew. Oh, he had front wing damage. You've got to be kidding me, bro. Come on.
You had wing damage?
No, my teammate.
Now, you'll be racing as you leave the pits.
Oh my god, I'm so far back now.
Oh, you double stacked?
Yeah.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
I did not expect him to get wing damage. I don't know how he got wing damage. Damn, I gotta start burning fuel like crazy. Just noticed.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
I'm gonna turn on the air conditioners. I'm heating up in here.
conditions and cannot overtake. Return the position. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
What tire temps are doing good? I thought they were a lot colder. They're not. Fox is gonna get DQ'd if he doesn't slow down enough. Oh my god.
There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
That's the kind of pass I like to make.
Okay, clear.
About the time you get to them, they lose it in a corner and spin, and I get to go by free.
Yeah.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
Thank you.
Pulling out to second a lap on the car behind.
Bro, come on, bro.
That move was illegal. Return the position.
You've got to be kidding me, bro. I'm right beside him. I got my front wing damage completely gone because of him. I can't believe this, man. I am glad I'm recording, but still, man. I was in for a podium. Now I'm most definitely not gonna get it. He's got 14 seconds of penalties, which I'm happy about. But still, man, it's like so frustrating to see that happen. Knowing that you could have gone by him so easily and he just kept on moving to the other side.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Hold on, I'll hand it to you. I'll be on straightaway in just a second.
Suggests that this heavy
I'm gonna
rain
get
will
ready
be
to
with us
grab
for
it,
a
Amber.
while now.
Like, I know I didn't touch him there. I straight up did not touch him there. I was really close, but I did not touch Unholy there. I swear to God. If he does report me, it's okay. I have my own POV. He spun in his zone because I heard his engine rev like super fast coming out of that corner. This is so annoying. I was gonna go for P4 and I dropped all the way back to P10. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Safety car, safety car.
I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
We just got one too.
What are the odds? It's 4 safety cars so far on this GP. Most of the race has been under the safety car.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace. Overtake the safety car. You may overtake the safety car. It
We're
is
gonna be
waiting to
dry
pick up the lead.
soon. I'm not pitting until I gotta pit to go to dry.
Just to let you know, the perfect time to pit is when DRS is active. Meanwhile, just stay out. Once they activate DRS, it's time to come in.
See, I haven't pitted yet at all.
It's good.
We're on,
You stay
we're on
out.
lap 16, and I'm still on my first set of inners. Or wets.
They're full wets or inners? Because usually the full wets last you a bit more than the inters.
The Clerk 1090 just went to medium. LFR Herald just went to hard.
What?
But my teammate and Monkey is still on wets.
Yeah, just stay on wets like he did.
Drop your speed. Our delta is too low, and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace
And
immediately.
I'm now up to third. It's telling me to pit for slicks now. Jeff is.
Is DRS active?
I don't
If
know.
it isn't, No, it should tell you. Oh, true. That's the problem. Maybe you should have come in. Maybe.
Well, my teammate's not in either. I mean, he's still on wets.
I wonder why people with so much penalties actually fight for precision.
Teammates in the pits.
You should stack with him, I guess.
I'm going in. Well, by the time I get there, he'll be gone. I'm going, dummy. Yeah, it's going to be tricky first couple laps.
Where's my teammate? Looks like he's still pretty far back. Schutz is gonna win this race. God damn it, man. I know if I didn't get that wing damage, I would have been ahead. I wish I could see the amount of penalties people have.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. laps of fuel remaining. Nice work, that brings you up a place. Our gap to the car in front is 3.3 seconds. This is your final lap of the race.
I wish I had just 5 more laps.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 5
Just
tenths.
5 more laps.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. Thank you. I need a moment.
I limit the damage as much as I could. I was able to run all the way up to P6 at least. Still mad, bro. Like, it's stupid how mad I am right now because of what they did to me. Yo, wait, what the hell happened to Hemi? Oh, I thought Hemi got disqualified. Wait, what happened to Hemi? Yeah, what? Wait. Yeah, what happened to Hemi?